Hello again. Today I would like to teach you how to write about an animal. I've chosen to write about sloths, but you can really use any animal that you'd like. So we're going to be collecting some information, putting it into a graphic organizer on a piece of paper, and then writing sentences at the end, okay? So the first thing you need to have is a piece of just blank paper. You can use whatever kind of paper you have, really. But I have folded this paper into 3 sections, okay? Maybe if you can't fold, you can have somebody help you, like your brother or sister or something. You're going to use this because we're going to be writing about what sloths can do, what they have, and what they are like. So 3 different columns for our writing. But first, how many of you have ever heard of a sloth before? Yeah, maybe you have, maybe you're not so sure. Maybe you've heard the word, but you just don't really know what a sloth looks like. So I have some really cute pictures for you. Here's one. A sloth is an animal that lives in the rainforest. They hang upside down from the branches of trees. Pretty cute, right? Look at that little face. Oh my goodness. Another thing about sloths, they eat leaves. They're herbivores. Is that the cutest little thing ever? Oh, I know, right? So on our graphic organizer, I'm going to give it a title. I'm going to title it Sloths. I wrote it with a brown marker because, well, sloths have brown fur. But let's look in some other books and see if we can get some more information, because we need to find out what they can do, what they have, like what kind of features they have on their body. Have, H-A-V-E, have. And what they are like. So can, have, are. So we're looking for information what sloths can do, what kind of markings or features they have, and what they are like. So in this book that I have lying around, it's called Ugly Cute Animals, and guess what's on the front cover? It's a sloth. Oh, they're just adorable. So if I read this part of the book, it says, the sloth is the slowest mammal in the world. Oh my goodness. It has a coat, that means like it's fur. It has a coat of long, stringy hair. The sloth's gray coat helps it blend into its home in the trees. Sloths spend most of their time hanging upside down from a branch. They hold on with their arms and legs. A mother sloth gives birth in a tree. So here's some more pictures. Now, let's think about the information we just read on that page. Did it tell us anything about what a sloth can do? I remember it saying something about how sloths can hang upside down. So let's go ahead and write that. Sloths can hang upside down. Sloths can hang upside down. What else did we read on that part? It has a gray coat, but I've heard in other books that it's more like greenish brown. Let's see if we can find some more information. Oh, we did find more information in there. It is a mammal. It says at the very end, a mother sloth gives birth in a tree. So that means it's a mammal. And also the beginning sentence, the sloth is the slowest mammal in the world. So let's go ahead and write mammal in the R column because they are mammals, right? They have fur and they're warm-blooded and they have live babies. They are mammals. Okay? Let's see. I have another book here too. It's pretty cool. It's called Look and Find Out Rainforest Animals. On the front cover, it's a red-eyed tree frog, but on this page, it's all about sloths. So it says some animals live on the rainforest floor, others nest in low branches. The three-toed sloth lives high in the trees. This part of the rainforest is called the canopy. So let's go ahead and write. Let's describe what the sloth looks like here. So he has greenish brown fur, right? Let's write that underneath the word have. So they have green fur. Okay. They also live in the canopy. Living green things called algae grow in the sloth's fur. The algae make the sloth look green. The sloth blends in with the trees and leaves just like the iguana. So if you look at this picture, you can see that the sloth does have greenish, kind of brownish gray fur. If you look closely right here, you can see that the sloth has claws. Those are called toes because this is a three-toed sloth. How many toes does a three-toed sloth have? 3. You're right. So let's write that down. Sloths have 3 toes. 3 toes. 3 toes. Now, something that sloths can do because they have 3 toes is they can hang upside down. That helps them grasp onto the limb or branch, and it helps them hang upside down. But to get up to the top of the tree, they have to climb it, right? They also use their toes to climb trees. So let's write that here. Climb trees. Okay? Now there's one more piece of information that I want to put over in this column, and I think one of the books said it earlier, but sloths are slow. 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 All right, so now looking at our graphic organizer, we can see that sloths can hang upside down. Sloths can climb trees. We also know that sloths have green fur, and sloths have 3 toes. We also know that sloths are mammals and sloths are slow. So let's put all that information together and write some sentences, shall we? Now, do I use a lowercase letter to start a sentence or an uppercase letter? I use an uppercase letter when I start a sentence. So I'm going to write, sloths can hang upside down. Sloths can, finger space, a finger space, can hang, finger space, upside down. Am I finished with my sentence? I'm done. Oops, I forgot. I have to write a period. I have to write a dot. Now I'm done. Let's read the sentence that we wrote. Sloths can hang upside down. Awesome. Now, my next sentence is going to be about what they have. Should I write that they have green fur? Should I write that they have 3 toes? I don't know. I think, you know what? I remember reading in here that they have green and kind of brown fur. So I am actually going to write a super smart sentence, and I'm going to say that sloths return sweet. Sloths have finger space, green and brown fur. Green and brown fur. Now, I didn't write green and brown fur here, but I remembered it in my head, and so I just went ahead and I added that onto the sentence. Okay? Let's read what sentences we have now. We have sloths can hang upside down. Sloths have green and brown fur. Now, I could start my next sentence with the word sloths, but that would mean that all of my sentences start with the same word. So instead of using sloths, maybe I could say they are slow. Instead of sloths, let's go with they. Capital they. Let's see, how am I going to do this? I could write they are mammals, or I could write they are slow, or I could write they are slow mammals. I could use both of the describing words. Let's do that. They are, let me see, slow mammals. Are you ready to read our informational story now? All right, get your reading fingers ready. Finger on the first word and read it with me. Sloths can hang upside down. Sloths have green and brown fur. They are slow mammals. Look at that. You just wrote 3 sentences about a sloth. The thing I love about this can, have, are, you can do it with any animal. You can write about sloths. You could write about anacondas. You could write about jaguars, bats, jellyfish, octopus, shark, bumblebees, what else? Butterflies, peccaries, elephants, hippopotami, flamingos,